Foiled by invisible walls again. How does one... I don't think we jump. Is that one of them angle things again? Oh boy. Yep. Ah. Ah. I got really excited there for a second. Like, really excited there for a second. Oh, invisible barrier. We've come so far. What am I doing with this? I hope it doesn't ask me to drive it because I don't know how to drive it. I'm not trained. Okay. Oh, sorry. So, where am I taking this? Sorry, where am I taking this? I can't, the worst part is I can't change the camera angle. Yeah, there you go. Just easy does it now. Can I like put it on top of this? Also I've just discovered that the controls are reversed, so that's, where am I taking this? I'm gonna Austin Powers myself. Oh my god, I think I did. No, we're still good. I think there's an invisible barrier there. Okay, now we're straight. I can't possibly fuck this up. Ooh. I don't know where we're going with this. I'm just driving. Right off the pier. Where am I taking this? Probably not over there. I don't think. There we go. No, it won't let me do it. Miss Ramos, hey, what's up? I don't know where I'm going. I'm just driving around like a lunatic. Happy Friday. Can I not go here either? I actually can't. It's an invisible wall. I'm driving. Making my way downtown, walking fast, hauling ass, because I'm on all the left. You gotta be careful. These things have like absolutely zero traction either. Well, I can do this. It's letting me do it. Whoops, I got distracted. Hang on, sorry. Yeah. Do I need to be doing, like... Do I need to be putting it here? I'm gonna say that's a big negative. Where am I taking this fucking pallet? Like, I have no fucking idea. Oh, I see it. I think I just see it. I totally knew what I was doing. I can't believe you guys doubted me. I think I panicked for a second. Hang on. I guess we're gonna have to do this. I'm gonna get shot again. I knew that was coming, and that's why I got confused, because I'm like, if I stay put, what's the fucking point? If I jump, he's gonna shoot me out of the air, which is exactly what happened. Shocking. Anyway, apparently that's not the right answer. Okay, so Mr. Rose, I think we need to talk about this. The lady that is training me was doing her old job and her new job. So my girl is hella fucking busy. Like, the first day I had no idea what to do because she was so booked with meetings that she would like come and see me really quickly, teach me how to enter a PO, teach me how to receive a PO, and then disappeared because she had meetings. So it's a little slow. I don't know how this is supposed to work. So it's going a little slow. I was supposed to have access to like a certain module on our intranet. I don't have that yet. So I couldn't do like the most important thing for my job. So like everybody's giving me this paperwork and I was like, okay, I'll just file this here so that we can enter it. What am I doing here? Sorry, what am I doing here? I'm gonna do nothing. I'm gonna let the timer run out and see what happens. I'm gonna get shot again. Sorry, he's gonna shoot me out of the fucking sky again. What's the point? Anyway. Like, is it a timing thing? Is that what the problem is? This is so fucking irritating. God. Yeah, I'm sure somebody will teach you how to do this at some point. No worries. Yeah, it's kind of like that. Like, she's confident because I'm picking whatever she's showing me, I'm picking up quickly. Like, we got invoices and I was already receiving them against POs. So, like, that's not super concerning. Look, I missed it again because I'm trying to get him when he's not looking at me. Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking just... And if it makes you feel any, like... If you want to laugh at me and how ridiculous I am and I can't let stuff go, I still have lunch at the store every day because my coworker is down there. Okay, so watch what happens when I do this. Again. I can't time this right. See? Like, what am I doing? It's fucking fascinating. Anyway. Adjusting to the sleep schedule has also gotten a little bit better as well because I was really tired. But yeah, we have like all of these meetings and stuff, and there's like I am obviously not contributing right now. I'm just sort of like listening to what's going on, but I still haven't been able to do anything about it. Like, am I supposed to... What the fuck am I doing here? Why does the game fuck me around like this? Sure. I mean, there's a good possibility that we might not even be in the right spot to begin with, so... Unless we're gonna try and do something with...
I did mess up a guy's face with an extinguisher once, but this kind is too heavy for my current needs.
Oh, excuse me. I still don't know what we're doing, but sure. The nice part is everybody seems to be super excited that I'm here with them. So that's good. The frustrating part is, like, I find myself idle and, like, stuff I want to kind of, like, fool around in terms of, like, intranet and stuff I have to do for health and safety, like, I can't do because I don't have access to that drive. So that's kind of frustrating because I feel like I'm bored, but, like, I can't do stuff because I don't have access to it. So it's fine. I found out that I could some days potentially work from home. They keep talking about all these projects and stuff, and I'm like, huh? The rest is like... I think I know what I'm doing with that. Bonk. I think we're at, like, life 13 now. We have to be. You're not going to take the gun from him? Did you kill him? It's exciting. Yeah, it is really exciting. Oh my god, it's that fucking guy. Oh my god, it's that fucking guy. So it's nice. Like, my boss is really awesome. Like, she's super sweet. My fucking car battery died on me on my second day this week on Tuesday because it was minus 26 with the wind chill. So I had to text my new boss on my second day and say, hi, sorry, my car didn't start. Then I tried to find a battery sweater for it to keep it warm because we're getting down to minus 32 tonight. So you know my car ain't going to start tomorrow morning. So I went out and bought a battery. And my supervisor, one of the supervisors that was in there, like, convinced me that I can change it by myself. So now the battery is sitting on my kitchen floor.
What does this place have to hide?
Stuff. Secrets. Always secrets. So it's going to be fucking cold tomorrow. And I have to take a battery. And in theory, it's only 4 nuts. And you take them off. You take the battery out. and then you make sure that your positive and negatives are lined up appropriately and not reversed. And then you put the battery in, and then you put the thing that holds it together in, and then you put the bolts back on, and bingo bingo. However, not paying like 40. My car is a 2015. Batteries are only apparently supposed to last between 4 to 5 years. So like it is time. I just am like very, very biased because my Elantra was a 2009, 2007. Yeah, I think it was a 2007. And that fucking battery lasted 11 years. So like I just get mad. Derby. How did you know it's gonna be a fun Saturday morning? Oh my god. It's sitting there, and I didn't realize that batteries were that fucking heavy. I don't know what I just did. I did a thing, but I don't know what thing I did. Doesn't matter. Anyway. Derby, happy Friday. We made it.
Will I need help?
Yeah.
Who would I call?
Smirnoff? Also, me too. I changed a headlamp light one time.
Smirnoff.
Pier 36. Meet me in an hour.
Blacksad.
If you're coming from Montgomery, it's the 6th sea-facing warehouse.
What's going on?
And bring the cavalry.
Great. Shit. I know, isn't it? I left a little early today too, but like not really, like only 10 minutes early. And you want to know what the worst part is about now working in like an office setting? So we do have a uniform. Change a fuse. Oh, you're doing better than me. Oh my goodness. Ooh, great job. I just have to know to line up the positive and the negative, because if I don't do that and line the battery up backwards, I will blow my fuse box. So, we can't do that. So we have a uniform at work, right? Except for the store. The store it's never really had a uniform. It was just like, meh, put something branded on if you can. We have a uniform. So, I don't have one yet, because my uniform at the store had all of these on them. Right? Because I love hoodies. And you cannot wear hoodies on the line because it's a choking hazard. Like it's a choke point, right? So no hoodies. That is 90% of my wardrobe. It's too fucking cold to wear any like short sleeve, which I don't really. I have lots of like t-shirts, but not a lot of long sleeves. I have 1 3/4 length. And no crew neck sweaters, because we do not do crew neck sweaters at the store. My winter wardrobe is fucking hoodies. That is what I wear 100% of the time. Finding clothing after having been out, like I have to wear pants. Who the fuck wears pants? I wear leggings because they're comfy for me. That is what I wear. It's fucking wild. Anyway, so that's my rant. So I have to order a uniform. Well, I have to order uniforms. And they're mostly like golf shirts. I'm like, I don't even do golf shirts. I just want sweaters, but like nice sweaters. Dear God, what the fuck was that? Oh, I think that was lightning. I fucking hate pants. I just want to wear fake pants. Those are my faves. What am I fucking doing?
According to this, the warehouse belonged to a Canadian import company.
Cool! We're involved in a crime. That sounds exciting. That sounds really, really exciting. We must have just... Oh, but what's this? Is that ladder? Can I do something with that ladder? Yeah. So anyway, the nice part is it's not super cold in the office, so I don't have to worry about bundling up yet. So that's nice. I appreciate that. Who else to say? Aww. Oh, that's so nice.
It could be an Ojibwa totem pole, in which case, The top animal would be a crane.
You say that with confidence, but even I'm not really sure. Oh, hang on. Oh, I don't know if I got that. Now I did. Okay, I can see it there. Hang on, I gotta turn around. Hang on. I'll get there. There we go. There it is.
If I'm not mistaken, these are incense sticks, used in cleansing rituals. A dream catcher. It's supposed to protect children during the night, trapping all evil in its spider web.
Other than that, I have nothing new to report. Do you want to know what else this means? I was stuck in line behind like a family of 4 that had no fucking idea what they were doing at Starbucks today, and I was like, help me, I might cry. I can never share any customer service stories with you guys ever again, because the only fucking stories I'm gonna have are my own dumb fucking employees, which I shared with you on a regular basis anyway. I have no more idiot people. This happened on my last Friday. An old man came up and he's like, I didn't know how to get to you. And I was like, yeah, it can be really, so this was a week ago today. Yes, it can be really confusing if you're not really sure. Well, you need to tell me how to get back to the highway. Yeah, it's the same way you came in. So instead of turning right, you're just going to make a couple of lefts instead. There's no faster way. I need to get to the north. No, hang on. I have to go south. I want to go back towards Toronto. Yeah, so you're gonna come out of the driveway and you're gonna make a couple of lefts instead of rights. I don't know if I shared that one with you. Also, because we are a bilingual country, and we are indeed a bilingual company, I had a meeting today with some of our friends over in Quebec, and we're trying to launch like an internal online platform to do like incident reports and stuff like that. And the English side, of course, has gone swimmingly, but translating to French has been muy difficile. So we had a meeting today to fix some of the bugs that had been spotted during like test launch, and instead of they were going over an issue that they noticed if there was anything, like if a vehicle got in an accident or something, and one of the options was like tow truck. Well, in English, it's just tow truck, but they've got 3 words that they could potentially use in Quebec. They have the Quebecois version, which I don't remember, the French version, or they just say towing. And I'm like, but in order to try to explain it to us, non-French speakers, they had to have a conversation in French so that the one that spoke the strongest English could then translate for us what the issue was. And then finally said, oh, well, we could also just call it towing. And I'm like, we had to have an argument in French about listening. And I just wanted to be like, I wanted to unmute myself and be like, hi, some of us don't speak French. Je ne parle pas français. Oh, he's awake. That's good.
Don't you even think of screaming.
I might not even talk.
You're gonna talk, because I'm gonna cat sense you. Also, and here's another really random thing that I've noticed. So, it's so fucking sensitive.
It looks like an arrowhead.
I have been rocking at like a slight tension headache all week. Do you think... Here's my thoughts. I'm staring at a screen more. I'm also wearing my filter glasses. It's also brighter upstairs in comparison with the store. I'm also drinking more water than I was at the store. there's just all these adjustments that like I haven't had to do, and I've also discovered I can't sit for any length of time. I cannot sit. I'm doing like I'll be working for like an hour or so, and then I'm like I have to get up and move. But then I feel like weird because I sit right outside my boss's office, and I'm like, she's gonna wonder what the fuck I'm doing wandering around the halls for like 15 minutes. It's I don't know. It's just crazy. Anyway, what were we doing? Yeah. Huh? No. Okay. Oh, I didn't see that one there. Bingo, bingo.
Everything seems to prove that Gil is a Native American, and I'm almost sure that the woman in the picture is his mother.
Cool. That sounds fun. What's the warehouse for?
What's this warehouse for?
It's where I take my naps. I thought that was obvious.
You know who'll always believe in you? Your mother. My mother never lost her faith in me. And I gave her plenty of reasons when I was a kid.
I was a juvenile delinquent.
It all started with something as stupid as keeping the change when she sent me for groceries. Then I started stealing fruit from the street stands. And finally, I turned to pickpocketing. Somehow, my mother managed to keep me in school until I got into college. But I never gave her reasons to believe in me then either.
I kept bad company.
I made new friends. The type of friends that convince you to do things that wouldn't make a mother proud. Then Pearl Harbor happened. I
keep forgetting like what era we're in. So like when, and then Pearl happened. Sorry, wait, what? Where am I? I was an unruly soldier.
I never knew how to follow orders. They sent me back home with a dishonorable discharge.
That's not good.
But when I got back, I was treated like a pariah, a veteran outcast who never should have come back in the first place.
Awkward.
And yet, my mother never ceased to...
Thanks, man.
I also fought in the war. That's where I met Mitchell. They used me, like many of my people.
Oh.
And then they just tossed us aside.
Fuck.
The first time Mitchell offered me to do this, I told him to take a hike. I wanted to get my act together, but I ended up begging him. I don't like Mitchell. I don't like the things he makes me do. I don't like that German rat either. But what I like least of all is myself. I don't like what I did during the war, and I don't like what I'm doing now.
Oh.
Do you know what it's like to kill a friend for the sake of the mission? Huh? But my mother, she always thought I'd make amends and start anew.
I hate when they make you feel bad for them. I'm gonna keep you tied up though, okay? Not because I want to, but because I have to.
Maybe it's time I did just that. It's number 3.
You can do it. This is a great start. Great job, me. Okay. God damn it. Jesus teenage crackers.
What if it was Gil who killed his partner, Randall Lee, under Mitchell's orders?
True. Do you think? I don't think we have any more. We don't have any brain clues. Who's the German rat? We have things, but not things enough to connect. It's number 3. What does that even mean? I don't even know what I'm up here looking for. Got some bay doors there. What fucking key do I have? Number 3. It's number 3. I think I came in through here, so that's no. Oh, yeah. That's number 3. Push the big red button. Cool. I'd fall flat on my fucking face. God damn, how far are we going? To the ends of the earth? Great, now we're stuck in here. There better be another fucking way out. Okay. We're loading something. Oh, Jesus, we're loading something in. Yeah. Okay. I didn't realize it was going to be that easy. Jesus. This area is a little rough. Oh my god. It's a lot of drugs. Okay. No smoking. That's not good. I am a smoker. What do you want me? Oh, you don't want to take that with you?
A list of names? Somehow related to chemical agents?
Mm-hmm. It's always a lab, isn't it? Okay, is there nothing else that I can grab here? Oh, it's a film. Yeah, it's a filmy thingy. Cool. I haven't seen one of these since probably ever.
Subject, Brunhilde Gruner. Treatment, day 1500. The patient's ability to speak continues to diminish. Now she can only pronounce the occasional word in German. tissue degeneration persists. And yet, perhaps due to drastic reduction of benzylprotein dosage and an increase of ibupropion, we have observed a 3% of deceleration of said degeneration. Furthermore, and perhaps this is the best finding so far, the subject exhibits a mild recovery of her speaking. It's not a lot, and yet we are on the right track. All hope is not lost.
Bro. It's always a fucking lab. Always a fucking lab. Okay, is there anything else around here? We should maybe investigate. No, it's just very weird not being able to control the camera.
Hey, it's all right. Don't be afraid, little girl.
I'm a friend.
I'm a friend, okay?
Peter, no hurt.
Okay. Well, this took a turn. Sock puppet theater. I'm sure we can place it with some sock puppets. I love sock puppets. Also, she might appear in our nightmares tonight, guys. And so will that gas mask.
Once upon a time...
there was a brave seafaring girl.
Once upon a time, there was a brave seafaring little girl called...
Brunhilda.
Hi, my name is Brunhilda, and I'm very happy.
Said Brunhilda. And then Brunhilda, who had a beautiful name...
Really beautiful.
A really beautiful name ran into someone very special.
I know, it's I'm literally
who was
like
it?
just a sea cat. A fierce dinosaur. A sea cat. I'm a cat.
A sea cat.
It's me.
Called
Oh my god, I
John.
have a wizard
I'm
hat.
a sea cat, my name is John.
Yeah, I'm gonna see that in my
I'm
nightmares
John the
tonight.
cat. I really like sea cats. Hi, Brunhilda. I'm going to use my seafaring wisdom to help you.
I have a fucking get out of a cage.
You're out of a cage, too.
Nein, it's sad.
You say silly things, John the cat. So what are you going to help me do?
Fill some color balloons.
Fill up a bunch of color balloons.
I've
love
been trying to get through this
balloons.
as
What's
fast
your
as I
favorite
can
balloon
because
color?
I am
Wow,
a little
that's a very hard
unnerved by her
question.
character
But
design.
John the cat, it's the easiest question in the world. Let me show you how easy
Derby,
it
Miss
is.
Rose,
My
how was your
favorite
Friday?
balloon
What's up?
color
Miss
is
Rose, how was your days off? Pink. Girls like pink.
Pink. Oh, Brunhilda? That's exactly what I was about to say.
Well. Bernd. John. Brunhilda. Freund.
So scary.
Do play?
Wait, what?
It's look.
I thought that was until February. Wait,
Okay.
am I thinking of my home?
Hi, Bird. Why are you wearing that mask?
Weil. Gas.
Well, maybe we should get out of here.
I can't
What
believe
do you
that's already
think,
all.
Bird?
Wow.
And what
Okay,
about
well
you, Brunhilda?
that'll be something
Don't you
nice.
think that?
Wait, what? I'll act like a good dad because no child should sleep on the floor. We'll just get it. Yeah, the faster we can cover her up. Terrifying. You gotta pull the covers over, though. Covers over. Okay, can we investigate any further? £100. Holy shit. Wow. You do a lot of walking already, though. Holy bananas. You're gonna get... Good for you. Good for you. I'm glad. It's a hard thing to do. But hopefully... So, are you guys gonna do anything, like, with the £100? Or is it gonna be just sort of... more money will kind of keep getting added. I think that is everything. I don't know. I'm confused and scared. Can I watch more home videos? Oh, fuck yeah. I bought... Okay, here's what I enjoy about being an adult. I bought, like, a dozen of, like, those, like, stupid child size, like, they're this big, like, the little mini cupcakes with disgustingly sweet icing that always make me feel like shit after I eat them. And I forgot about them until yesterday. And guess who is eating a lot of little small mini cupcakes? They're bite-sized. Like, they are bite-sized. But yeah, I guess you feel sick now from eating cupcakes all day. I can't do anything else here. Can't do anything else there. Can I take more? I can. That's good.
Subject, Craig Spano. Treatment, Day 0. The subject is a veteran baseball player who has lost speed, strength, and agility due to the regular aging process. The patient refers intense pain on the right scapula.
I'm also really
most
excited that
likely caused by an
get to
old
sleep in.
injury.
I feel
The goals of our medical
like my
approach
arm is
are
asleep.
twofold. To relieve pain caused by the prior injury so that the subject can play without symptoms, and to help the patient regain the physical condition lost in the aging process. Thus
yeah, aging
allowing him
sucks.
to perform
My
at elite
arm
levels.
right now is proof of that.
Treatment. Day 120. The patient no longer feels pain when using his right arm. Circumstance that allows him to pitch without fear. So far, the only side effect
Listen,
seems
it's
to
different
be
when you're
slight
in there.
euphoria experienced 3 hours after dosing,
I feel you.
which subsides.
It's different.
4
Like, I took
hours
a
later,
path that I'd
taking
never
the
taken
patient
with
on
Roman
an
before,
emotional roller
but it was like a
coaster of
really
sorts
short loop. So I'm
with
like,
bouts
oh, I'll
of
just do
mild
it again.
trembling.
And then it like veered off. So I'm like, I'll go this way.
Day
I ended up
341.
on a path that took me to the dog
Moments
park.
of euphoria
The dog
and
park
boosted
is about a
physical
5-minute
performance
drive, which means
have
it's about a
become
20-minute walk.
increasingly short
I don't know
by
how
the
I did that.
ensuing periods of depression and weakness have become longer.
But hey,
including
and the best part was I got
severe
myself
even
there, but
although
I
we
didn't
have
know how
met
to get
all
myself back
therapeutic
using the
goals,
trail, so I had to take
we
the
will
long way,
proceed to
and that was about a
terminate
half
the
an hour. So
in order to
I know that
avoid
feeling.
causing irreparable physical and mental damage to the patient.
that's probably not good. Oh my god, he was taking drugs. Yeah, I bet. Is there anybody else that we can go for? No. Okay, we have a clue. Let's pontificate. Oh my god. Hmm. bingo, bingo.
Mitchell is cashing in by selling drugs to enhance athletes' performances.
Mitchell sells drugs to athletes. That's probably not good. Now what do I do? Oh, okay. Hang on.
The worst part of Mitchell's scheme isn't that it's illegal or unethical. It's that he didn't even care about compromising the athlete's health.
Rude. Oh, yeah, see? Oh. That sounds so terrifying. That sounds so scary, though. Oh my god. You almost became a horror movie statistic. Batteries running low in a new place you've never been before. Holy shit. That is also 100% something that I would do. Oh god. Oh.
Gil? You know you're not allowed down here. You know you're not allowed. It's...
You bastard! I should kill you right here, right now!
I don't know.
You don't know?
You're testing drugs on the girl.
I know you're testing drugs on that girl.
Brunhilde? No, she's my daughter.
Somehow that's even worse.
She was born with a degenerative disease, a rare condition similar to the Engelmann syndrome. There are only 4 known cases like hers, and none of the patients reached the age of 5. But I couldn't give up. I continued to research and found something. It didn't make her better, but anyway, that same treatment used on healthy subjects seems to improve their stamina and their reflexes. It also seems to improve their pain threshold.
That's... What are you creating, super soldiers?
Somehow, the Reich heard about my experiments and tried to recruit me to create super soldiers.
I love how Hitler's a cat.
Yes, that Reich.
Yes.
We're talking late 30s, Berlin.
I know where we are, thank you. I know where we've been transported, thank
I
you.
escaped with Brunhilde and came to your country. But the American military also heard about me. I spent the entire war experimenting with drugs on soldiers. Some were highly effective, I must say. When the war was over, my experiments were discarded. I was forbidden all access to the drugs, and Brunhilde got worse. But then God sent me Angus Mitchell. We had met during the war, and he came to offer me a deal. I would make drugs for athletes, and he would sell them. With my earnings, I could pay for Brunhilde's treatment. What else do you want me to say?
Yeah, he appears twice on your papers.
I noticed Yale's name appears twice on your list of athletes. One mention was crossed out.
Oh no!
Why?
I don't know. A couple of months
What the
ago,
fuck?
Mitchell told me
You're not allowed to go
prepare
back there, I
pills
forbid it.
Suited to his profile. But a week ago, he told me to stop. And then 2 days ago, he asked me to make them again.
About those pills.
The pills. What about the pills? The fuck am I going here? Where am I looking? Game, what do you want me to do? Come on. It's so fucking touchy.
There was a bottle there before.
Okay.
What is he looking at?
I don't know. Just getting my fucking shit rocked.
Don't dwell on it, Josh. You had to tell him the truth in order to protect Brunhilde. I would have done the same thing. Finish packing up your things and stop torturing yourself, okay?
Thanks, Angus. I won't be long.
Oh, honey. You like living here? Yeah, me too. But we have to go somewhere else, and it's all that bad cat's fault. Yes, sweetie. We're going to a new home now. A prettier one. And you'll be happier there. Now go with Papa, honey. Give him a kiss. Go on. Give him a kiss. Go on. I'm sorry about this, Josh, but we gave it our best, didn't we?
What? What do you mean, Angus?
Oh my god. No, 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 no.
I wish it hadn't come to this.
Oh no, 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 no.
Angus, what's wrong?
Goodbye, Josh.
That's not good.
I hope you're happy, you son of a bitch. They were good people. I hope that made you feel better.
You kind of did.
I like it when you smile. You're so far from the truth. What the?
Should have taken the gun from him in the first place. I think I'm gonna die in here. We might die in here. If the cutscene wasn't so fucking long, I might be able to try and do something else. Yeah. I don't remember seeing anything in the other room, though. Oh my god, did it just do the same thing again?
Bit of extra
Okay, good, thank god.
Question was, how much?
I just saw the other thing get highlighted. Oh, right, the gas mask. Forgot about that. Okay. That makes me very upset. Don't know why.
Spano just ran out that way.
Surprised you gave it to me. Gotta keep going. It's very not good. It's gotten a little precarious.
The mask was barely working. I needed fresh air.
We're just gonna take a little nap right here. It's fine. Yeah, he did. He's like on the Incredible Hulk strength. We're getting there. I forgot the load screens were a little bad, but that's okay. It's Roman's birthday tomorrow, guys. I have to get him a cookie, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm also kind of hoping that this cold night is not gonna drain my battery like right away. You know. So I can get him a cookie. Wait, Spano, come back.
Greg Spano is back! Did you miss me?
I think he's having a bit of a hallucination.
Who wants to see a home run? Now you're gonna see.
Oh God.
Bring it on!
He's ready. Give it to him. It's fucking gone. Not the heart. I don't know. 50s?
No.
Everybody's dying on us. Everybody's dying on us. I'm gonna save his life. I didn't save his life. Spano. God damn it. I'm assuming the monkey, right? Ms. Robus, is that who you're talking about? Oh, Roman? Sorry, never mind. That's a lot of bodies. That is a lot of bodies. He's gonna be 11. He's an old man. I'm gonna try and get him a cookie tomorrow.
Don't torture yourself. You did everything you could.
Will he make it?
The doctors think so. They found him unconscious by the basement door.
What?
Sorry, who are we talking about? Mitchell was trapped in the basement. Okay.
Could Gil have blocked the basement door from the outside to kill Mitchell?
You think? That's a serious accusation. Are you sure, or is this just a theory of yours?
Just a theory.
It's just a theory. Let's hope we get the truth out of him.
Huh.
I doubted my
You think Gil was involved in the previous murders?
What if it was Gil who killed his partner, Randall Lee, under Mitchell's orders?
Another serious accusation. Are you sure?
Yes.
Yes. Everything points in that direction.
My shoulders
including
are
my
so
gut.
sore.
Wait. Couldn't Mitchell be Randall Lee's murderer?
I appeared confident in my deductions. Suck it, Smirnov. What am I deducting now? Mitchell, but a sniper killed Randall Lee. Yeah.
So he misses with 2 shots at point-blank range, and then he hits a guy smack in the forehead from across the street? No. Mitchell is not the sniper who wiped out Randall Lee.
Yeah, I guess you're right. But we still don't know what caused Craig Spano's death.
Unfortunately, I do know he, that was a big one. That was a big one, and we did it. I was gonna take him for like a really special,
There's no doubt
like
about
walk
it.
in my city's arboretum.
And
But the engineer told me that it wasn't really like a
If that were
super long
true,
walk.
how many more
Because he took
athletes
his
are
dog
indeed?
there, and I was like, oh.
And most importantly,
And it's gonna be
who
hella
are they?
fucking cold tomorrow.
Is Bobby Yale involved?
Write down these names.
I didn't see them all, but write down these names. Peter Lowe, Xavier Chains, Helen Moore, Bill Goldman, Miles Benton, Alexander Wood, Jacob
Pranav,
Zink,
are you writing these
and
down?
yes, Bobby Yale.
Bobby Yale.
Thanks. Saving lives for a change, huh? In any case, thanks for the call. I was starting to think you'd never trust the police again.
I don't trust the cops. I trust you.
I don't trust the cops. I trust you.
Hey, John. Surprise. I could have given a tip to a friend, don't you think? Or is that only the case when I help you?
Get that guy out of here. All right. Let's get this over with. When the war ended, Mitchell convinced Grun to use his super soldier drugs on elite athletes. Somehow, Dunn found out about Mitchell's scheme. So when Mitchell heard that Dunn was onto him, he ordered Randall Lee to kill him and frame Yale for the murder. Then, he made Randall search Dunn's house and the gym for any incriminating evidence he might have had against him. The poor cleaning lady died almost by chance. When you stuck your nose in the case, he tried to scare you by sending his thugs to give you a beating. And when that didn't work, he asked Randall Lee to finish you off on the gym rooftop. But Randall not only failed, he got captured. So Mitchell ordered Gil to put a bullet through his head, which only made Gil upset. You kept
I just
getting
want to let you
closer and
know that
closer
every
to the
time I
point of
see
discovering his
Champies,
headquarters.
I do not see that as Champies.
When Mitchell realized he was cornered, he burned his bridges
see it
by
as
setting the
something
lab
much
on
dirtier.
fire, along with Dr. Grun and his daughter. Gil saw the opportunity to get back at Mitchell, so he blocked the only exit so that he would also die in the fire. Did I leave any loose ends?
Just a few. But don't worry about it. I'll take care of them now. So I guess thanks for everything.
We caused 4 bodies. Those 4 bodies are our responsibility. 4 of them. Bodies. Done. I mean, you know, they do be like that. They do be like that. This is twice now this has happened. That's okay. We'll just get comfortable. I must say, the music slaps in this game. There's just a lot of... It's trying. Almost there. It's there. We go. It's also one of the more memorable title screens that I've had the pleasure of, encountering. Oh my god. I can't wait. I am planning tomorrow naps. Like right now in my head. I am so ready to fucking sleep and do absolutely nothing. Great. Can we skip any of this? I don't think I can. Sorry, guys.
Greg's Fatto is back! Did you miss me? Who wants to see a home run? Now you're gonna see. Bring it on! Let's
That's
go!
okay. I'll see if I can save his life twice. Yeah, the game crashed, and I guess this is the last autosave spot. So, because there's no manual saves in this, it's all autosave. So this is the last checkpoint. So we get to see this poor man die again.
No.
You ready? I can do this. I can do this. He's dead. So sad. I think the one that really makes me super, super mad is just the poor scientist and his poor daughter. That's just awful.
Don't torture yourself. You did everything you could.
Will he make it?
The doctors think so. They found him unconscious by the basement door.
What?
Here comes my deductions again. Bingo, bango. Again. I still hesitated because I
Could
forgot.
Gil have blocked the basement door from the outside to kill Mitchell?
You think? That's a serious accusation. Are you sure, or is this just a theory of yours?
Positive.
I'm positive. Gil told me himself. Mitchell practically forced him to work for him. And I've got reasons to believe that Gil is a bit trigger happy. Besides, I'd say he wasn't even really unconscious when they found him. That he was just pretending.
Huh. You think Gil was involved in the previous murders?
What if it was Gil who killed his partner, Randall Lee, under Mitchell's orders?
Another serious accusation. Are you
Yes.
sure?
Positive.
Yes. Everything points in that direction, including my gut.
Wait, couldn't Mitchell be Randall Lee's murderer?
No. 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 And I'm going to tell you why. It's because he missed 2 shots at point blank. And, I forget. A sniper killed Randall Lee. Yeah. A sniper.
So he misses with 2 shots at point blank range, and then he hits a guy smack in the forehead from across the street? No. Mitchell is not the sniper who wiped out Randall Lee.
Yeah, I guess you're right. But we still don't know what caused Craig Spanos.
Yes, we do. I can answer that one for you, too. There was a bottle with Spanos' name on it. And, he stopped a fan. And yes. Bingo, bingo.
There's no doubt about it. Spano took drugs from the lab, and they killed him.
But if that were true, how many more athletes are in danger? And most importantly, who are they?
Write down these names.
Is Bobby
Write
Yale
them down. Write them
involved?
down.
I didn't see them all, but write down these names. Peter Lowe, Xavier Chains,
Smirnoff. Write that shit
Helen
down.
Moore, Bill Goldman, Miles Benton, Alexander Wood, Jacob Ziegler, and yes, Bobby Yale.
Bobby.
Thanks. Saving lives for a change, huh? In any case, thanks for the call. I was starting to think you'd never trust the police again.
I'm still gonna stick with the I don't trust the cops, but
I don't
you.
trust the cops. I trust you.
Hey, John. Surprise. They could have given a tip to a friend, don't you think? Or is that only the case when I help you?
Get that guy out of here. All right. Let's get this over with. When the war ended, Mitchell convinced Green to use his super soldier drugs on elite athletes. Somehow, Dunn found out about Mitchell's scheme. So when Mitchell heard that Dunn was onto him, he ordered Randall Lee to kill him and frame Yale for the murder. Then, he made Randall search Dunn's house and the gym for any incriminating evidence he might have had against him.
Perfection. Everybody's on the
Poor
same
cleaning
page.
lady died almost by chance.
That's sad too.
When you stuck your nose in the case, he tried to scare you by sending his thugs to give you a beating. And when that didn't work, he asked Randall Lee to finish you off on the gym rooftop. But Randall not only failed, he got captured. So Mitchell ordered Gil to put a bullet through his head, which only made Gil upset.
Yeah. If you
He
guys
kept
know
getting
me,
closer
that
and
Champions
closer
ain't
to the
what
point
I'm
of discovering
seeing on
his
that
headquarters.
billboard.
When Mitchell realized he was cornered, he burned his bridges by setting the lab on fire, along with Dr. Grun and his daughter. Gil saw the opportunity to get back at Mitchell, so he blocked the only exit so that he would also die in the fire. Did I leave any loose ends?
Just a few. But don't worry about it. I'll take care of them now. So I guess thanks for everything.
Please don't crash. Please don't crash. Don't crash. Okay. That's, well, I shouldn't say anything until I see the autosave happen. Whew. Baby. We still have so many clues. Like, how am I... Okay, so now it's auto-saving. Congrats. Oh, thanks. For what?
In your classic noir films and novels, solving a case never amounts to a happy ending. The detective is always left with a sense of bitterness. A feeling that, before he took the case, the world was a better place. That he was a better person.
Come on, now speed it out.
Sometimes I just let my character get the best of me.
What do you want from me?
I told Stone what I knew, that he was going to let Yale win, that if he didn't, O'Leary would destroy Helen Moore's career, and that Moore was doomed either way, or would be as soon as America discovered her sweetheart was on drugs.
I don't believe you. No way. Who sent you?
Today? Nobody.
But what if I did believe you? What would that change? If I don't do this for her, how could I ever look her in the eyes? How could we stay together?
You think you'll stay together when you lose your title and they accuse her of doping?
At least I know I tried.
You'll lose your integrity.
I know your record. Your rise to the top is clean, free of both O'Leary's and drugs. God, you might just be one of the only honest athletes I've met recently. Please don't let them change that.
Is it all about being professional to you?
Sometimes.
Suit yourself. But trust me, your manager is a murderer. Get as far away from him as possible.
Hey, Blacksad. I'll think about it.
Where else are we going next? Who else are we wrapping up on this farewell tour? Please don't crash. Where are we now?
Yale confirmed to me that Dunn found out that Mitchell was giving him meds. That was the reason they argued the evening of his death.
In fact, I was clean at the time. Hadn't used for days. I didn't want to go down that road. I wanted to follow Joe.
But he discovered everything.
He didn't believe me when I said I had nothing to do with it.
But you used again.
Only after his death. I needed to cope.
But the drugs gave you a panic attack.
Yeah. But I've been clean ever since.
Mitchell gave you the pills when he stopped by the hospital. Hence, your miraculous recovery. Are you planning on taking them before the fight?
Don't do it.
Don't do it, Bobby.
Someone has to save the gym. I owe it to Joe. And Sonia. And my Aunt
It's
Mary.
fine. You owe them integrity.
The only thing you owe them is integrity. What would Dunn think of you now?
Where else are we going? This farewell tour is going like really, really swimmingly well. And the fight's in 11 days. Like, we get to take vacation before the fight. This is great. Wrapped everything up in a neat little package. That's me.
Stone and Yale hadn't taken away the bitterness I felt. I needed a friend. He was outraged that I hadn't given him the tip, but he let it go as soon as I bought him a milkshake.
A milkshake. That's all it takes. If somebody bought me a milkshake, I'd be all over it too.
After the perfect storm of corruption and murder, only friendship could reconcile me with the world. Only that could make me believe in mankind again. Only that could cleanse my soul. Only that. And money.
It's trying, 99%.
In your standard noir novel, Yale and Stone would be punished for breaking the rules. There would be justice for Sonia, the victim. But this was the real world. As the detective who had cracked the case, I just had to get my paycheck and be on my way.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Blacksad. Mr. Thorpe is on his way. Care to take a seat while you wait?
Sure. I'll wait.
I guess I'll just have to wait.
He'll be here in a minute. Please, take a seat.
Okay, I'll just help myself. Yeah. Yeah, that is the president. He is the president. Mm-hmm.
No matter how many curveballs destiny throws his way, he always manages to land on his feet. When he was a rising sports talent, the war put an end to his career, so he became a war hero. After the war, he didn't end up like Gil or like me. He became an elite athlete, a Hall of Fame football star. When an accident left him in a wheelchair, he went on to succeed in advertising.
That's the inspiring story we all need. Boardroom. Liz Taylor. I love it. I'm sure these are supposed to be like, he hires athletes for advertising. I have all of these clues, and I don't know if I just didn't do it right. Or what? Sorry. What? No.
No, that's not possible. But what if Tim Thorpe was somehow involved in Mitchell's operation?
Mr. Blacksad? Mr. Thorpe is running later than expected, but he insists on meeting you, if you don't mind.
Sure, as long as you help me fight off this boredom.
That's not in my job description, but...
Yeah.
If I had her markings on my skin, would I be the same person? Would my name be different?
I don't know. Why are you asking me all of these questions? I'm freaking out. You can't give me an existential crisis. That's not how any of this works. I thought I saw it. Yeah, going down. There we go. Come on. Hi, Rashida. Thank you so much for popping in. That's me. Yeah. Um. Yeah.
If my hunch is right, there should be a meeting with Mitchell noted somewhere in Thorpe's agenda.
How long have you worked for him?
How long have you worked for Tim Thorpe?
Almost 3 years. And I hope it lasts.
Has anything odd happened at the agency lately?
Not on my shift. Perhaps the oddest thing I've seen is a bored detective asking a lot of questions.
Yeah.
Well, you see, I've got a problem. In order to figure out how much Mr. Thorpe owes me, I need to know what day I started working on the case. But I can't remember. You wouldn't have that written down, would you?
It sure wasn't on my shift. I'd remember. Let me see.
Let's get right on in there. Yeah. Right about. Gotta find the sweet spot, man. Gotta find the sweet spot. Come on. Come on, there. Mm-hmm. God damn it. It is so sensitive. Lunch with the governor. Cats. God damn you. Uh-huh. Hospital. Quickly now. Oh, nothing on the 9th. Baba Yale. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Is this fun?
What? Dunn was here 2 days before he died? Why didn't Thorpe ever mention that?
I'm sorry, but your name's not on here.
Sure.
Wait, I just remembered something. The day I came, Joe Dunn had just walked out the door.
Well, no. You don't have any appointments. Although, I guess I could have forgotten to write you in. Mr. Dunn, who's usually very kind, left in a flurry. He even slammed Mr. Thorpe's door.
Okay. Now I know I have to get into Thorpe's office.
And he didn't even say goodbye.
Yes, that was the day. You don't recall me because the minute I saw Dunn stomp out, I followed him. I never actually came in.
Of course. That explains it.
No doubt. So, since it looks like Mr. Thorpe won't be here soon, I think I'll go take a walk down the hall. Gotta stay in shape.
She's not buying it. We could have lied better. Yeah, that's usually what I do. It's not my problem.
Come on, Thorpe. Tell me there's a back door to your office.
Well, it's not there. It's not the water cooler. Oh, can I make a telephone call?
Should I play the Smirnoff trump card again?
Not right now.
No, this is nothing but a hunch.
Okay, we're looking for a back door. Where does the back door sleep? I don't even know where the fuck I am right now.
If Weekly were here, I'd have to tie his hands behind his back.
Okay. Okay, ow. And there's no other door here, really? Huh. There is, I think. Although something tells me I'm gonna be window climbing in a second. I don't think I can go in through here. No, that door's locked.
So, you had something to do with that chest expander after all.
Are we not concerned about fingerprints? Is that just not a thing that we do? Okay. Oh fuck, here we go. Oh, I got a little concerned there. Okay, I'm in. I did it. We made it. What's going on? Angles.
One of the strengths, the accuracy of his throw. I earned the nickname Iron Arm. I used to throw the ball in 15. Yeah. Whatever it wanted. And my coach, the great Joffrey Sachs. And so I worked hard. Pearl Harbor. Enlisted immediately. After losing a partner in combat and serious injury, I asked to be relocated. I became a sniper. I know I shouldn't say this, but I was one of the best in the army, and it was all thanks to my accuracy. No, it was all thanks to Jeffrey Sachs. I wonder how many Americans that man saved with my arm. After these words, Tim Thorpe is moved almost to tears and asks me to take a break. It's shocking to see how an athlete and soldier, a man whose aim and skill won him a Medal of Honor and the nickname Surgeon among his brothers in arms. That can't be. I mean, it could be a coincidence, but no.
Oh.
Why am I surprised? In every investigation, there comes a point where every single lead seems to go down the drain. And you have to retrace your steps to get back on the right track.
I didn't even get a chance to do anything. Yeah, they do. Give me a second. I gotta figure this shit out yet. Oh my god.
That's it. Thorpe is the man behind the whole drug operation.
Oh, we're still going. Hang on. Sorry. Drugs. No, thank you. Oh, sorry. What? Huh? Here we go again. Yeah. I can feel myself fading. Is that bad? My eyes are unfocusing. Hang on. Oh my god. Okay. I just all of a sudden it punched me in the face. The tiredness. Okay. Gotta focus because my eyes are getting unfocused. The fuck am I trying to do here? It's like nothing matches. Maybe I need, but I don't because it's telling me I have the clue that I need. Okay, let me search the desk.
I better not use it. It might be connected to the switchboard.
It probably
at the
is
front
connected
desk.
to the switchboard at the front desk.
Of course. Oh, crap.
Uh-huh.
It's a bit strange to see no office chair behind a desk until you remember the desk's owner is in a wheelchair.
Am I missing something again? Maybe that's what my issue was. Maybe I just needed to find some stuff, potentially. Yeah, it was missing it.
Wait, what if Groon's drugs helped Thorpe walk?
But, like, did they? Okay. Okay, what am I looking for? What am I searching for? I think we did this one already, didn't we? I don't know what I'm looking for, guys. I have no fucking idea. I can't think right now. What am I looking for? Like... I didn't mean to pick that one because I don't know what. What the fuck am I doing? Oh my god. I'm too old and tired for this shit. It's like whatever you think it is, you're wrong. It's almost like I feel like I'm just pulling random pieces of information that don't necessarily connect and make sense. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. How does that not make any sense? Lay down, please. You're breathing in my face and your breath is stinky. Thank you. Roman, why do you stink so badly? What did you do? Hang on, guys. Give me a second. I don't trust. The worst part is, like, we are at the final fucking push of the game, and I cannot think right now because I don't know what this wants me to do. What does this want me to do? Lay down, please. God, you stink. Your breath is awfully stinky. Okay. This is also proven, like, this, whatever you want to call this is not helpful. This tells me, like, Roman, stop. Do you need to go outside? Oh my God. Do you ever just have it, like, you're fine, you're fine, you're fine, a wall of sleep hits you, and you're like, yes, I am done now. I am done now. Where is this idiot? There he is. Come on, give it to me. Yeah, he might be hiding the fact that... But, like, okay, so, like, what does this mean then? Right, so if I just say, alright, so something could be helping him walk. Roman. I can't even find it now. It doesn't make any sense though, so... How does that not make any sense? There's a bottle of pills in his desk. They could help him walk. Okay. What am I looking for here? What am I doing? Every time I think it makes sense. It's helping him walk. There's pills in his desk. Sorry, that's speculation at best. He keeps a gun. There's a bottle of pills. Like, these are facts because I looked at them. So, what does that mean? It's that one, but I don't know what... No. Okay. Again, stated a fact because I looked at them. They are in his fucking desk. No. Oh my God. I've got to be missing something. Like, I don't know what. I don't know if it has something, because everything else is crossed off. Like, I can't go back and look at the fucking desk. But I can still fucking look at this. Why? I can look around it, but nothing lights up. I too am zooming in. Nothing's here. Oh my god, now I can't leave. Not until I figure this out. Holy fucking shit. What am I looking at? What do you want me to do? Sorry, I think I just blocked it for a second. Like, what makes sense in my head is obvious. It's not what it's looking for. So it's almost like it wants random pieces of information to make it work. There's a bottle of pills on the desk. So, like, how does that not make any sense, though? This is what I don't understand. Oh, fuck. The drugs overcome physical limitations. Cool. Okay. Or you have this one. Well, sorry, I thought you had that one. How do I connect this? How does that not work? Did I not do that one before?
Of course. It wasn't Mitchell or Gil. It was Thorpe who shot Randall at the hospital.
Fuck.
Everything adds up now. And yet I can already hear Smirnoff telling me I have no conclusive evidence. What if I set a trap for Thorpe? But
I don't
how?
know. Please don't ask. No. Please don't ask me to think about this again. You just fucking beat me over the head with this shit. So I wonder if... Give me a second now. Is that going to get logged? No. Fuck. Like, these are all facts. I don't understand. We have to set a trap. How? I am stating the way that he died. Right, did I not just select that one?
What if I place Thorpe's gun up there and corner him so that he has to stand up to get it? The show was about to begin. All I needed was an audience and some patience.
Don't you know who you're
dealing with, matey?
What a silly man.
Mutiny! You wants to be shark bait, do ya? Blacksad, I feel terrible for keeping you waiting.
John.
But you see, there was mutiny on board, so...
Stop.
You see what I have to put up with. All right, helmswoman, to the cabin with you! Onward!
Yeah, Captain.
Come along, Blacksad. Julie, don't let anyone bother us.
This is gonna be interesting.
Honey, will you wait in the boardroom for me, please?
But...
I'll just be a minute, then. I think you've already suffered enough.
Okay.
And think about where you'd like to have dinner tonight, okay? You see, I'm not gonna pay you for solving the case.
I thought you were a man of your word.
Wow. I thought you were the kind of man who is true to his word.
No, it's not that. You'll get every penny we agreed on, and more. But not because you solved the case, but for her. 2 days ago, she wanted to end it all. Drop out of college, sell the gym. Too many wounds to heal. But through your incredible work, you managed to heal them. Well, perhaps not completely. It takes time to get over something like this. But at least, thanks to you, Sonia wants to be happy.
Hey, that's great.
I'm gonna help her make Dunn's gym the best in the city. Who would have ever guessed it, huh?
I'm happy for her.
I'm happy for her. She's been through a lot, and honestly, I wasn't sure she'd make it.
Well, she hasn't just yet, but she will in time. Anyway, back to the case. All those people you confronted. Gil, the German doctor, even Mitchell. Huh. I would have never suspected him. Did they say anything? Why did they do it? Did they mention any accomplices?
Spano mentioned, surgeon.
They did mention a certain surgeon.
Surgeon? You have any idea who that could be?
I'm gonna mislead him.
I'm sure this comes as no surprise, but it was Angus Mitchell himself. In fact, you gave me the lead by telling me he was a doctor.
Sure. Yeah, sure. I'm glad I could help. Although, you see, besides my esteem for Joe and Sonia, this ordeal really hits close to home.
What do you mean?
I don't follow. How do you mean?
Sports are my livelihood. Do you know how many of the athletes involved have a deal with me?
How do you know that?
What?
Oh, wait. Sonia told you.
Yes, that's it. Sonia told me.
That's funny. I never told Sonia.
Well then, do you know how many of the athletes involved have a deal with me?
I have a slight idea.
I think I have a slight idea.
So far, the papers only talk about bodies down at the docks and an illegal lab. Not one has mentioned the athletes. But if one word gets out, this agency's future could be on the line. Not to mention Sonia's and the gym's. Could I ask you to be discreet?
Might cost you extra.
Sure. I'll be discreet. For a bonus.
Oh, sure. I get it. How much are we talking about?
Twice the amount.
Twice the amount we agreed on.
That seems fair enough. Anyway, that's
But not too much.
Julie has
Wish
your
my
check.
luck, but not too
Don't
much.
forget to claim it. As for your bonus, I'll send it along soon. Don't worry about it. Thank you again, Blacksad. I don't know what state Sonia would be in if it weren't for you.
I had to act, then and there, or let Thorpe get away with it.
Excuse me for not standing.
I do have to accuse you, though.
No, I won't excuse you. I know you could stand if you wanted to.
I'm sure you've got good intentions, but you're wrong. What makes you think that? I'm sure there's an explanation.
Well, I know that you killed Joe Dunn.
I know you ordered Randall Lee to kill Joe Dunn. And you tried to frame Bobby Yale, who had recently given up your medical services.
Joe was my friend. Don't you get it?
No. Craig accuses a certain...
According to Spano, the mastermind was a certain surgeon. I thought it was Mitchell, but now I know the truth. A journalist told me. Ring a bell?
I hired you to solve this damn case. You think that's what a murderer would do?
Only because you thought I'd blame Bobby Yale and drop the case. But as soon as I realized something wasn't right, you sent Randall Lee and Gil to give me a scare. And when all that failed, you ordered Lee to kill me.
You're the type that won't open his jaws once he's got his prey, aren't you?
You know it better than anyone, bitch.
I think I've made that clear enough by now.
Put yourself in my place for a minute. You're a promising football player.
I don't...
Just got back from the war, but you're still a nobody. The man you saved kindly opens his house to you. And that man is still undone by his wife's passing.
Terrible.
He works all day at his gym, and he drinks himself to sleep at night. So you practically end up raising his daughter. You give her her very first abacus. You encourage her to further her education. You comfort her when she misses her mother and her father. Meanwhile, your sporting career takes off. Life is good. Until one day, out of the blue, an accident cripples you. An old friend, Mitchell, tells you he knows someone who can help you.
Literally about 10 minutes ago, I just hit a sleep wall.
His drugs take some time to
And
work,
I couldn't figure out what I needed to do to get the next clue sequence to happen. Then I got cranky.
You managed to walk for short bursts.
Now I'm tired.
At a time, little by
We're so
little.
close. I gotta finish it.
And those bursts keep getting longer. But the drugs aren't cheap at all. So you have to find a way to pay for them. Don't you see?
Yeah, I do. Well, you started the ad agency.
So you decided to start an advertising agency focused on product endorsement by athletes. And then it occurred to you to sell them those same drugs you were taking. Drugs would help them excel, and you'd get better ad deals. The perfect business model. Your first client? Craig Spano. His career had hit a rough patch, so...
You used him as a guinea pig.
He was the guinea pig for your new operation. And yet, when the drug started having serious side effects, you got rid of him. Afraid he would talk, you tried to kill him. That's why he hid. From then on, your business was smooth sailing. You even began to think you were above the law. You thought that you were untouchable. Until Joe Dunn found out, and then, 2 days before his unfortunate death, he came to see you.
That's enough now. You stop it. Now, I don't know if I'm above the law, but I am sure as hell not beneath it. Do you know how much power I have? The kind of people I eat with every day? I could shoot you right now, and nothing would happen to me.
With that gun you keep in your drawer? I'm afraid not. I placed your pistol out of reach, just in case you happen to confirm my suspicions, Iron Arm. And now, if you'll excuse me, I have an appointment with the police.
I won't let anyone wreck my life again. Sonia and I, we deserve a future.
You can come in now, Smirnoff.
Timothy Wilson Thorpe, drop your weapon. You're under arrest. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one, the state will provide one for you. Mr. Thorpe.
Why does she have a gun? Who gave her that gun? Well, that's unfortunate. We'll hug her. She needs a hug.
Sonia Dunn. You are under arrest for the death of Timothy Wilson Thorpe.
Yeah, way to go. Actions have consequences.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law.
Just shut up.
Okay. Just shut up. She doesn't deserve this.
Sonia should never set foot in jail.
Blacksad, don't.
She just stayed. What else could she have done?
Put yourself in her place. One of the only two people you love in this world kills the other out of sheer greed. Isn't that enough to drive you mad?
No, there's no way this could work. How do we hide this? John?
She tried to save me.
I'll put the bullets back in the gun. Thorpe had me at gunpoint, but Sonia was faster. We're doing the right thing, Chief.
John, why do I end up getting my hands dirty every time I'm close to you?
Because I'm great like that, I guess. Anyway, I did a good thing. I saved somebody from jail. Great job, me. But I had like all these clues in my head and none of them were making sense. I have to take Roman for another WALK. And it's minus 16 right now. I'm cold. Is it really? Why? Why does it have to do this? Why is winter so cold? Oh yeah, I forgot we were...
After everything that had happened...
Forgot we had a fight to go to, guys.
The last thing I was interested in was the fight. Did Yale take drugs before the fight? Did Stone let him win? I had done everything in my power for things to go the way my moral compass dictated. Whether anyone would listen to me, that was another story. Because no matter what they tell us, our actions don't always
That is
determine
cold.
our
That's
future.
Fahrenheit, right? That is freezing.
My moral compass. As if I even knew what that means. I didn't even know what to think of my performance throughout the case.
What a heavy criticism
Did I have
towards
a
me
clear
as a
conscience?
player.
Would I have made the same
I don't know.
decisions, given the chance?
Yes. I'm mostly satisfied with my decisions. mostly. Yeah, there was no way I could have done that tomorrow. The fucking music slaps in this game. I love it. Okay, so this is not good for me because now I gotta find something else to play tomorrow. Final thoughts. Woo! Jesus, that is cold. Dear God. Minus 23, baby. Nothing to scoff at. Holy shit. Oof. No thanks. It did have such great jazz music. Oh my God, I loved it. And like, honestly, like, the intro, outro music is not, like, I think it's great. So aside from the quirky little bugs and stuff like that and the 2 game crashes we had, I didn't know anything about, like, I didn't know this was a comic book series, I think. I liked it. I liked the characters. I thought it was pretty good. For a game on sale, I thought it was pretty good. Definitely wouldn't have paid full price for it though, but yeah, I didn't mind it. It had a kind of an interesting story. Every character that we interacted with was like different, had their own quirks, their own like kind of backstory. Having it set like as a post-war thing with, you know, like the actual segregation and racism and all of that shit and stuff was also just kind of somewhere I didn't really expect it to go. When you mentioned like the bombing of Pearl Harbor, and I'm like, where are we in terms of like era here? But yeah, it kind of added a little bit of like a complicated. Oh, sorry. Anyway. Yeah, I didn't mind it. I thought it was good. Very interesting. Very, very good. I hope you guys liked it. Quali. I also think like everybody had like pretty decent voice actors and stuff like that. Like, yeah, everybody's voice just kind of seemed to suit their character, which is good. Yeah, I like it. I wonder if there's going to be like any post-credit scenes or something. I don't know if we can skip this. No. Sorry, guys. We have to see this through to the end.